Hello friends! So at the start of 2023, I decided to get away from the city and go on a journey to the Perm region of Russia. I was really excited to see the geographical features of this territory, like the Ural mountains, the snowy taiga and wild rivers. But before we set off on our hiking trip, I gotta spend some time in Perm, which is the capital of this region. It was during the New Year's holidays. Today is the 1st of January and I'm on the way to Perm. It's a city in Russia. It's really interesting experience because, I've never started traveling on the 1st of January. Last night we were celebrating the New Year's Eve, and in Russia it's a huge celebration. Everyone is eating a lot, people are having fun with their family and friends, and there are lots of fireworks. It's nice that there are no people on the roads because everyone is sleeping after partying last night. And I'm just in a cafe by the road and they're playing Soviet New Year movies. It's a very special and nice atmosphere. I've just arrived to the apartment that we are renting here in Perm. Yeah, it's pretty normal and it's really weird, to be here on the 1st of January because the city is just dead. I didn't know what to do here today, but since it's the first day of the new year, I wanted to do something special. Spontaneously, I decided to buy a ticket and go to a theater. So that's really cool. But the problem is that I didn't bring any fancy clothes with me because, during this trip we'll be hiking in forests a lot. Obviously, I didn't think that I would go to a theater, but, well, we'll have to work with what we have. Lots of Soviet buildings, some New Year decorations. Not so many cars because it's the 1st of January. And in the background there are big forests, because in this region there are lots of forests and lots of bears. But luckily they're asleep right now and we will not meet them in the forest. I hope. I think that now I'm ready to go to the theater. This is the main theater of Perm. So now let's go to the theater. That's very spontaneous, but why not? It was my second time in Perm, and for the second time I visited the Tchaikovsky Opera and Ballet Theater. It is one of the oldest theaters in Russia and its choreography school is well known all over the country. At the time of the Second World War, the famous Mariinsky Theater of St. Petersburg was evacuated to Perm. Some actors remained here and helped to develop local talents. I was so glad to visit this theater once more. Yeah, this was really beautiful. I'm so glad that I went. It was a spontaneous decision, but definitely maybe the best thing that I could do this evening. I love flamenco and this time I wasn't disappointed at all. The dancers who were performing, they were from St. Petersburg and it was so powerful. And I was planning to go for a walk in the city center, but it's really chilly. So I will try, but if I can't, I might just call it a day. Every time when I walk on the street, I can overhear what people are talking about, and many of them are talking about coming back home and eating something cozy and watching some movies. And a lot of people, I've heard from a few people that today they're gonna watch Harry Potter. I don't know, is it a thing only in Russia, or do you also do that in your country? In winter holidays, everyone watches Harry Potter or Soviet films. Well, apparently Harry Potter also has some cozy atmosphere. In the end, I didn't call it a day. I found a cafe which is also a historical bakery, and I had some mulled wine, and it was really nice. The atmosphere there is very cozy. And now I'm going to the Ice City. I just want to see the beautiful New Year's decorations. So let's do that. I feel like a child. You know, I really love this ice village. I've spent there like 10 minutes, but it was a lot of fun, and then there was an announcement that they're closing for tonight. But it was definitely worth it. I've had so much fun. And now I'm just waiting for the taxi, and it's super cold. I think it's about minus 20 Celsius, but I think it's below 20. And yeah, my hand is freezing, so I have to finish this video, but I will see you tomorrow. Bye. After spending 24 hours in Perm, we went hiking. For 6 days we explored the tiny villages of the Perm region, as well as the mountains and winter forests. We came back to Perm right for Christmas, which we celebrate here in Russia on the 7th of January. Of course, I just had to visit the local art gallery. Honestly, I was quite impressed by their collection. There were works by Tchaikovsky, Repin, and other great Russian artists. Actually, it turned out that it's the largest art museum in the Ural region. And by the way, it is located in an old church. Today is Christmas in Russia, and it's the end of my journey in the Perm region. I bought a ticket to a concert because here in Perm there are many concerts and plays and all that, so it's a really cultural city. We've just been to the church because it's Christmas, and also before that we went to the biggest art museum here. It was really cool. It was inside the church. And in general, the weather is nice. It's a little cold, but it's very, very beautiful. You know, I think that Perm is an interesting city. Definitely lots of hardworking and tough people live here, as it's one of the industrial centers of the Ural region. At the same time, industry and great art intersect here, and I really like this contrast. I also enjoyed that during these 2 cozy days I spent in Perm, everything slowed down in the city. People weren't rushing anywhere, they were enjoying the winter holidays and the simple joys of life, like dinners at home with friends and family, or winter games in the snow. I think it's nice that we have time to do something joyful and something that really matters during the winter. I hope that you've been doing well too. Happy 2023. Bye. Why we keep falling?